Well, hey there, my friends. Welcome to my channel, InknWhimsy. I'm Laura Daniels, and I'm so glad you decided to spend a little bit of your day with me. This is the start of my new series, Scrapbook 101, and it's where I use the Cut Above kits to create an album. So by the end of 12 months, we'll have 24 to 26 incredibly beautiful scrapbook pages that tell our story. Today we're going to be using the Starter Cut Above Layout Kit number 1 or Bundle A, and we are going to be assembling the kit. Now the video is going to be in two parts. The first part is going to show me simply assembling it just as it's shown, so you can follow along, purchase your own kit and follow along with me like two friends sharing a cup of coffee in a Danish. The second video that's included is I am going to step it up a notch. I'm going to add some embellishments, we're going to add some flourishes, we're going to add the journaling and the photos. And I think it's going to be a lot of fun together. So if you're interested in seeing how this comes together, if you're interested in joining me with your own kit, then go grab your favorite cup of coffee and let's get busy. Don't you just love opening presents? And it is not even Christmas time. I'm kind of excited to see what comes in this kit. Wanted to show you real quick where it is. This is the Essentials catalog, and it is on page 6. And you'll see the Getting Started Scrapbooking Kits. We are going to be opening up this bundle right here, and it is called the Starter Floral Stamp Set. It's going to come with some stamps, everything you need to get started, except for, you need a pair of scissors. So let's see what's inside. All right, we're going to open this up. I think first, you saw this in the first part of the video where it shows you a photo of the completed pages. You flip it over and it tells you how to put it all together. You really don't need any detailed instructions because as I show you on these pages that are included, it is incredibly easy. We are going to have such fun putting it together. All right, so you get the adhesive runner. This is how you're going to stick everything together on the paper, and this is fabulous. If you have never tried the Close to My Heart tape runner, you will be pleasantly surprised. And then you get a little ink pad, papaya. Now of course you can use any of your own colors. These are called your photo placement cards. Now what's great about these is either A, you can use them as a backdrop for your photo so that it has a white border, or you just use it for the placement of where you're going to put your photos. So let's say you assemble this today but you don't have the photos yet. This shows you exactly where you're going to be putting the photos. And then let's continue on. You have a stamp set, Starter Floral. Look at these background stamps right here, these right here, and you can do and add your own florals to the page. Here are, these are, let me show you how these go. I'm sure this is going to go just like this, where you put your photo and then you have the back of the photo. All right. Here's another piece right here. You have a journaling pen. They're called Le Pen. You didn't know you were going to become a little French watching this. And then this is the actual, oh my gosh, I totally forgot. It's your stamping block. Oh, and you're going to wonder how many cups of coffee I've had. Obviously, not enough. You get your page protectors. So these will go in your album just like this. And then we have the pieces needed to assemble this. So let's take these out. Let's flip them around. Look at this. Now these are the punch outs, or what are these? Ooh, these are the stickers. Look at, and they are nice quality, just like the ones you receive in all of the Close to My Heart kits. So you have You Make Me Smile, Smile. Look at the detail on these flowers right here. I'm excited. Ooh, I love this right here. Now these are the punch outs, and look how easily they come out. Look at that. All right, and when you flip it over, it's blank. I thought there were going to be like numbers on the back. All right, and then here are the two base pages, and it looks like it already has layering done. That is what is so cool about this. In addition, you get this beautiful album, and it just feels so beautiful on the top. I love the quality of them. When you flip it over, you will have all your pages within it. So by the end of 12 months, girl, you are going to have a beautiful album. So I'm going to clear all this away and we're going to get started with part A, which is assembling it just as it's shown in the instructions. Alrighty, let's see where this adventure takes us. So it says to lay down your base pages. I punched out the die cuts. You know how easily those came out. I have gathered all my supplies around me. Now it says the first thing to do is to do this stamping here and here. So I'm going to keep that right there so we have a guide. I have my stamp set right here. I'm pulling out the stamp and the piece of foam, because the foam is great as a base to stamp on. All right, so I'm going to set that right there. Here is the stamp block that's included. I have decided I'm going to try to arrange my stamps on the block with the leaves, and then I am going to simply stamp the whole thing together. And you can see from the pictures they're just all kind of sporadically hither and yonder. Alrighty, I think we'll add that one right there. Now it's important to season your stamps. So I usually run my finger across them. I may run it on my forearm. And then we are going to grab our papaya. There's a little piece of tape on the side, so just grab that off. Don't drop it on your piece of paper. All right. Now, I think it would be good to try this on a scrap sheet of paper just to make sure the stamped images are coming out okay. So we're going to grab this right here. I am going to move everything so we have it right there. And let's get this down real good. All right, let's set this up. I can just see me putting my hand in it. Okay, here we go. I'll put this underneath. Let's see how this looks. Press it down firmly. Give it, 4 seconds to let it really soak in. Lift it up. Ah, they came out perfect. And I kind of like the way those are arranged. So we're going to set that aside. We are going to put the first piece of foam where we're going to stamp up here. And then we are going to re-ink these. Now, you can do this individually. This is just something I thought of doing, and my ideas do not always work out, but I think this looks kind of cool. All right, here we go. And this is real easy to hold in your hand. All right, so we're going to kind of put these right here. Don't be all second guessing where you're going to put it down, because what you could do is actually drop it. All right, here we go. All right, lifting that up. And now we're going to go down here. I'm going to add 2 more flowers up there. I can tell that already. But I do like the way it's coming out. So let's do this. Let's add this piece down here. There we go. All right. Let's ink these. I think just adding 1 flower up in that corner will look real good. All right, here we go. These are nicely inked. I'm going to set that aside, out of the way, and we are going to put this right here. And there we go. Oh my gosh, look what I did. You know why? I didn't have that all the way under. But thank goodness that we have clear stamps. So we are going to be able to fix that, no problem. Now, aren't you glad we're doing this together? Because you can see that we can all make mistakes with this. Well, let's all pretend that that's the worst thing that happens in this entire video, because that stressed me out. I go, oh my gosh, everyone has just seen me. I know, y'all are sitting on the other side of the camera going, oh, Laura, I could have told you that when you first started this whole thing. You should have done them one at a time. Oh, my gosh. All these little things, huh? So, I'm wondering if I should add another little one. You know what? Already, I am not doing this exactly as they show it, am I? Oh, my goodness. But when it comes to something like this with the leaves and the flowers, I am not going to nitpick that. I know we're doing embellishments later, but I am not doing all that little stuff. So if this is not the channel for you, then you just need to go find another one. I just can't do that. Okay. All right. I got to get in the rhythm with these. I really do. Okay. Now it says, and we're going to grab our scrap paper again. And I think this has enough layers. Is that my second mistake? Thinking it has enough layers and cushion. Is they want us to stamp just to randomly cover the tops of these, which I think will be fun. Well, that was relaxing and fun. If there were 2 tips I would give you is, let me peel the stamp off so you can see this even better. You see the way the flowers are in all different directions? So when you are stamping this sheet and this one to create this design here, make sure when you lay down the stamp you don't cover up the other flowers, and you also turn the stamp if you need to, or you could do it all like that, coming up and down, and then just go like this and then go over the edge. So it came together very easily. All right, so let's see what the next thing is. Attach random stamped shortbread piece to the left. Attach doily die cuts to both. Okay, all right, we can do that. All right, so let's see. This one is going to go right over here. Now, we do want them at the same place. So this is at the 8. So this one over here, obviously, I need to make sure I put it at the 8. All right, and I can see this has the doily on top. This has it underneath, so we are going to do the doilies. Okay. So this is going to go here. This one's going to go over here. So let's lay this down. This will be easy to journal on. This rolls so beautifully. All right, here we go. Let's put this one right here. All right, there we go. Look how nice that's looking already. All right, now this, let's see. I want these matching up too. So that's at the 6 and that's at the 6 right there. It is helpful to have 2 Versamats, and see, here's the 6 and I want the center. So make sure I'm doing this right there. All right. And then we are going to add this, and I already put that on. So this needs to be at the 8. All right, let's lift it up and see how it's looking. Look at it so far. I love it. Okay, now attach doily, attach random shortbread this, attach photo mats, placeholders, and okay. All right, so let's look over here on this side. I want to do this sticker. I want to do this right here. This is going to look pretty. I love this. Are these both same size? Yeah, they are. And it goes the entire length. So I'm putting this down now, right up to the edge. I love the colors in this too. And this one, does this go the same length also? What do you think? Let's see. Oh yeah, yeah. Maybe I shouldn't stick it down real hard, just to be sure. Oh yeah, it does. Okay, here we go. There, that looks nice. All right, now let's look at this side. We have the journaling here. They said to put down the photo. All right, now this already has the gray around the side. Do you see that? So this is where you would put your photo. So we are going to put this down, because I would cut my photo just short enough, you know, like a centimeter, so I would have a white border there. And then on the right side, we want to put these down. So let's stick these down. All right, now you notice it's not in the green. You see how it's just below that up top? So these go about right here. and there's a little bit of green on the side. And they have a little bit of white there. Oh, there we go. All right, so that's the way it's supposed to be. Ah, okay, just like that. All right, so I think we should do this side first. Okay, so here goes nothing. So a little bit from the top, a little bit on the side. There we go. I'm not going to overthink this because this is supposed to be relaxing, though I'm doing it in front of you all. I can't say it's that relaxing, but okay. Let me see. Ooh, I have a lot more. Oh no, they do have more on the bottom there. Okay, we're good. All good, all good, all good, all good, all good. Ooh. Okay, let's lay this one down. We want, get up there. We want that little bit of green and the white. I have ideas swirling through my head for our second half of this video. Step it up a notch. I'm excited to see. Well, aren't you excited? And you know what? I'll have learned from the first video what not to do in the second video. How about that? All right, here we go. All right. I love that smile word phrase right there, don't you? Okay, let's put all these down. Can you see how easy this is to put together? This is relaxing. This is something you can listen to your favorite podcast and just have this right up in front of you, and you really don't need to think a lot, and you can just put it together so that you are multitasking. You're just getting a lot done. How fun. All right, now don't feel left out, but I had a secret powwow without you because I was trying to figure out how to put these down and then be able to still add the photo later. So what I decided to do was I took the leaves and I put paper on the back that was going to be over where the photo is, and I will just put the rest down on here and it'll be stuck, okay? And I wanted to do that off camera. So here we have this about right there. And I have the sticker on that end. And then I have this right here. I think you can actually just put it wherever you want to put it, can't you? I like that right there, actually. I like that. And now we need to stick this down. And it's going to go here, so all this side over here is what will be stuck down. Okay, and I want this right here. I don't want too much of the photo covered, do I? All right, and then we have a leaf. I'm going to pull that up. Got to do it slowly. All right, here we go. Here we go. All right. Oh, they're a little sticky. Gosh. Okay, I'll lift this up, and I want it about right there. I kind of like the way it's going up over this print up here too. Of course, I need to rationalize it, so I just kind of went out on my own. Oh, that looks pretty. All right, and then we have one leaf down here. Let's peel that one up. And we will put it right there. See how easily that came up? So that's good. See, the photo will go right underneath there. So that's good. And then we're going to have smile down here. Stick this one down. Oh my word, you don't see it, but my cat is right at my feet and he keeps touching me with his paw. I just want to let you know that I'm right here, he says. You are so cute, Simba. You're just cute. What are you doing? He's doing the cute roll. I don't know if any of you have a cat. And if you know what the cute roll is, that's where they just roll on their back. And then they look up at you with those adorable little eyes going, did you just not see the cute roll? Can you not see that you need to reach down here and pet me? So I may have to pause the camera and do just that. All right, we're going to put that right there. And we're going to take this. This is this sticker right here. You make me smile. And this kind of gets tucked right underneath there. And it goes right there. Oh my gosh, that is so pretty. I love the way that all came together. It doesn't look exactly this. Now, okay. You're going, wait a minute. This isn't how it looked. You're right. I couldn't help myself. I did not like not being able to have the word smile down. So what I did, and the reason I don't want to put photos on the first layout that I always create is because when I get the album all done, I want to be able to give it as a gift. So what I chose to do instead was I cut out a piece of white daisy cardstock. I used my T-square ruler. I drew lines and I was able to put down smile so that they can have room for journaling here. And then since this was darker ink, I went over the lines on the doily over here. So there are 2 places to journal and 4 places for photos. So this is part 1. Now part 2, which is what we're doing right now, is I want to use these photos. And you're looking at them going, Laura, you do not have 4 small ones and 1 large one. You are absolutely right. So I am going to change the layout on the right side and add some embellishment. So let me clear this away and we will get started. All right, my friends, so I laid out the base pages, and looking at the diagram, these are the photos I have. This is my daughter's wedding to her now husband, Chris. They've been married a couple years, and I've had these photos, and they are simply stunning, and I thought they would go perfect with this layout. However, you know, there are 4 photos here and 1 here. Now, this is what I'm thinking. I want to make this the focal point over here. And then I am thinking of having the guys, this is my son Dwayne, there's Chris's dad and 2 of his Marine Corps buddies, and kind of have this like this. I think the colors look beautiful. So with this in mind, I want to do some of the florals and figure out how I want to lay all this down, but use this base page. I'm excited about this layout, but you can see how a lot of it is literally going to be changed. I added the white background on this photo of my daughter Lauren and her husband Chris. I do not want to put any backing. I don't want to matte these. I just think they look so pretty with these colors in the background. But I wanted to bring out this gray right here. So remember the photo mounts, I cut them down and added a little bit on each end here. I don't know about you, but I had printed this up in black and white. I just love how it looks. It's just real pretty. All right, so then I typed up my journaling. Remember how I tell you I always set aside 30 minutes, and it's all about the first look. And I wanted to, I'm thinking of sticking this back here to have my pull tab. And then I thought, well, we have this doily, remember? And we have this one over here. And I inked the edges because I thought they just almost blended away into nothing against this white background. So I took a blending brush. I went ahead and stamped these 2 pieces of paper. So this goes right here. And I don't think I want to go all the way up to the edge. I like that little bit showing. And that's going to be on the 8. And then we have this sticker right here. That's not quite straight, is it? We're going to put this right here. So I will even all those up before I put it down. And then I want this at the 8 coming across here because see, I can't have it coming straight across because I have nowhere to put this other piece of paper. It'd be all disjointed. So with this doily, I was thinking of attaching the journaling to it and adding maybe a floral tab right up there in the middle. How does that look? And then remember the smile. Well, I can't put the smile over here. There's really no place for it. So I was thinking of putting the smile there. And I want to do a cluster of sorts up here on this end. So I'm going to have a cluster and a cluster. So let's see how I can put this together. These are just so pretty. So I'm thinking it's going to go over the top. I want to have this here, and I used my static pouch to take the stickies off the back of the stickers. All right, so let's just kind of play a little bit. This looks like a pretty sage, maybe. I'm not sure. Okay, how about that? And you make me smile. Is that not perfect for this? It really is. Something like that. Put this on the bottom. Have the journaling right here. And then I'm thinking of putting some florals over here. This needs to go down. So let's see how we can do that. I think I want this up here to bring the eye up, maybe over the picture a bit. We could do, I think I want that on top. And I think I want to use some dimensionals. These were just such a good idea, these leaves. All right, now here's what I'm wondering. This was the save the date from their this was from their save the date card. I was thinking of putting that right there, and I may stamp some of those flowers down. Remember this flower right here? I'm thinking I may do a couple of those on here to see how that looks. I think I'm going to do it right now. By golly. While I have these down, I want this moved a little bit, and I'm going to use dimensionals on this flower. Let's just see. So I could seriously just mess this up, or I think I want to put this underneath just to be on the safe side, right? Put this right here. And let's not do what I did last time. Gosh. You guys just see, you guys see the good, the bad, and the ugly. You just see every single one of my mess ups. I don't think that is. All right, here we go. Ready? It's like we're just doing it. That kind of makes me a little nervous. Oh, I think it looks good. And how does it look from your end on the camera? We're going to put this right here. You know, the more I think about it, the more unsteady my hand gets. Ah! Okay. Lift it up slowly. And then I think I want a smaller one. Don't I have a smaller one? Yes. Let's do a smaller one. I don't have another small block, so we're going to use a big block to do a smaller one. Okay, let's put this right there. And you know what I did? Oh my gosh, I did it again. I put it down. Oh, thank goodness. Look at that. I didn't move that up enough. Goodness sake, when am I going to learn? When? Okay, now we need to have this up here a little bit. We're going to put some of these down up here. Let's see. Okay. Well, I'm committed now. I have to do them on the other side. So hopefully we're liking how this is looking. Otherwise, let's see. Where? Right here. Oh my gosh. Okay, let's put these back because I do need to see what I'm doing here and how it's all coming together. All right. Okay. Now, you think I should add a little bit of splatter in and around here? What do you think? Let me ponder this and I'll be right back. I added some splattering. I think it looks real good. I had thought about using this, but it has such straight edges. I couldn't see how I could bring that in. So, perfectly imperfect patterns. And I used this stamp right here in the same papaya. So now we're going to put the florals down. I don't know who's going to deserve a medal when this is all done, you or me. You, I think, because you're sticking with me, and I think as I, you know, do more of these actual videos, they will flow easier. But this one has definitely had a few hiccups. Maybe you haven't seen them because I keep shutting off the camera. All right, so I need to put this under it just enough. I didn't stick it down all the way because I can't mess up Chris's name. Okay, right there I think is good. Okay, that's going down. All right, now I want to stick this down, so let me get my tape runner. Okay, we want right side, we want it at the 8, and I wanted to leave some of the white. And is that even? Not quite. It's always different when you're trying to keep your head out of the camera. And then I need to stick this down, so we're just gonna, oh my gosh. See, bear with me, bear with me, bear with me. All right, ain't nothing but a thing. There are things in life that are much bigger. I ain't gonna stress it. All right, there we go. Okay, now I want to put down this. So what I did, and I need to stick this down a little better because I wasn't sure how I was gonna bring in the gray. All right, let me, I'm about to turn off the camera. I am. Don't go anywhere. Oh my gosh. Why is this stuff so hard to peel off when you're trying to do it in front of people? Okay, I am going to count to, I keep thinking I'm just going to turn it off. When I go back and I edit, you may not even see this part. So you won't even know I've said I am turning off the camera. And it doesn't help that I have all these short pieces. I got another short piece right here. Okay, oh my gosh. All right, that's done. Now, I want it about, I do like, all right, let's do this right there, about where they're at. So this needs to kind of go in the middle. We're going to do it right there. We are committed. Chris looks so handsome. All right, now I want to attach this. All right, are we going to survive this or what? I think we will. I'm excited to see how it's going to look in the end. I told you I'd be just as surprised as you. I want it a little bit over the picture. I want some dimensionals on this flower. We should just put on some music, do something. This is sticky. It keeps sticking to my fingers. Okay, here we go. Now, there we go. Oh dear. You know what my daughter told me? She says, Mom, you sigh a lot. Now, after she said that, all I keep doing is listening to myself going, oh my gosh, she is right. I do sigh a lot. I wonder why do we start these habits? I think it was a way for me to non-verbally show my discontent at something without having to say anything, right? Have you done that? It's like, oh, well, this works. I get my point across. Well, that won't work. Oh, that looks good because it's kind of up on the picture. What do you think? Yeah, I like that. Okay, I don't mind if they're sticking up just a bit. So anyways, yeah, I do. I sigh a lot. You all hear it a lot, don't you? Oh my gosh, there she goes. She's sighing again. And you go, oh, she's about to make a mistake. Here comes the sigh. Yeah. Okay, there we go. That's done. Let's get this out of the way. Now let's do this part up here. And then we're going to compare the two and just see how different they both are. I kind of like that going over it. Should I, well, let's see. Hold on now. Let's put this down. These flowers are just so pretty. And what, the only stamping I did was some background stamping? It's going to be fun when we compare the two of these. Now, I don't know how I'm actually going to do that. You know why? Because I don't have room. I'm going to have to hold one up and then the other one up, maybe, right? Oh, that's going on dimensionals right there. No, you know what? I don't think it is, because I want to put this right. Okay. All right. Hold that thought. Almost got ahead of myself. Got too darn excited. Okay, we're going to put this right here. I don't want to, wait a minute. I don't want to cover that up. I want that right there. Okay, Laura, can you make up your mind, please? Let's put this on here. Okay. I never would have thought to use these wedding photos, but I think they look so pretty. Okay. We're going to put this, oh, wrong end, right. Oh no, we need that right there because we're putting this down on dimensionals. Okay, you make me smile. Is that just not so apropos? Okay. Oh my goodness. Oh my goodness. Okay. Let's see. Here we go. There we go. Let's just throw everything on the floor. There we go. Okay. Let's put that right there. Okay. Now I wanted to stick this down. Okay. Get that on the floor. I'm just knocking everything on the floor. Oh, what is that on Lauren's head? All right, so that's at an 8. So I know this needs to go at the 8. Right there. All right. Oh, I have a whole nother leaf up there. Would you look at that? Where are we going to put him? Oh, good. I'm kind of excited because I want another leaf up there. Where should it go? I know we're not on a live. You can't help me. Should it go over here or over here? I like it right there. I just like it. Okay, there we go. All right, so I'm going to pause the camera and I'm going to get the first layout laid down, and then we're going to compare it to these, and then I'm going to read you the journaling, and then you're going to tell me what you think about it all. Here we go. All right, so I want to start with showing you the original. These are the directions, and again, this would be something really fun to do if you're just listening to a podcast or watching your favorite TV show. You just have to look and copy. You know, you put your own little twist on it. Keep it as basic as you want it to be. So here's the first page, and the only thing I did differently is I added this journaling because I wanted to be able to put the smile down. All right, so now let's look at these two next to each other. I changed this floral set to up here. This is usually right here. I moved it and I put the smile there. I added the faux stitching around and I did some sponging on the side of the doily. See how it makes it stand out on the side there? And that's where I put the date. What else is different? Oh, and this stamping right here, I didn't do the leaves because the leaves are not green. There can be papaya flowers, so I added those, and I did the splattering in the back. I think that looks like a beautiful bouquet. All right, so now let's put this over here. And now, remember, this had 4 photos. I made one journaling. Let's compare the, oh my gosh, there's like nothing the same. So you have these florals down here. I love the splattering. I did some dimensionals behind that. And you see how you can take something that's supposed to be 4 4x4 photos, have one of the squares be journaling, or just say what the heck and do your own thing, because doesn't it look pretty with the different colors in the background, even though I don't have the photo right in the green square? All right, so compare this with the splattering. What a difference it makes. All right, and then we actually have the journaling right here. So instead of making this the journaling, I cut out from their invitation for their save the date to put that down, and then I did the journaling. And if you'll humor me, I will share the journaling because, like I said in the previous video, it's kind of neat to hear what someone has written down because it helps you to kind of gather your mind around, well, what do I want to write? What things would I even write? I don't have enough to say. So Saturday, May 22nd, 2021, I can remember the excitement that filled the room as we all raced to the windows to peek through the blinds and share in the first look between Lauren and Chris. It was such an incredibly magical moment, one I'll never forget. We were all holding our breaths as we waited for Chris to turn around. He looked so handsome in his Marine Corps uniform, with Lauren looking stunningly beautiful in her wedding gown. This is catching in my throat. My heart caught in my throat when she looked back at all of us and gave a wink and that beautiful smile of hers. I'll never forget that. A mother's prayer: hold them close, Heavenly Father. Be ever present in their lives, their home, and their marriage. Help them to always put the other first and to wake up each day with a heart of gratitude for what you have blessed them with in each other. Amen. I love you, Lauren and Chris. Love, Mom. Oh, now, isn't that why we scrapbook? So that we will remember the stories, the emotions, the feelings. Okay. All right, my friends. I am going to call that done. I really hope you enjoyed this first video in our Scrapbook 101 series. In the comments below, I would love to hear from you. Looking at this, what things would you do differently? What are some ideas you have? Put those in the comments because we're all going to learn and grow with each other as to some changes we could make to take it up a notch. You all have an incredible day, and until we meet again, take care, and I'll see you at our next Scrapbooking 101.